So as you guys can see on Talking Nachos, we're here to deliver real value to help you do better in your business, increase success, and decrease stress. I'm ready for my next guest, and my team is ready. So we're of the awesome Byron and Michael from Cornerstone Dental. I had the amazing opportunity to meet Byron at the ASD Academy of Sports Dentistry in Nashville. Byron, loved that meeting. You guys are doing the work of the Lord G.V. Black, who by getting people together. So really enjoyed that time with you there. And now you're
enjoyed meeting you too, Paul.
Yeah, you were really just so much great energy. You're sharing as a sponsor, and what you're going to talk about, I believe, is so needed. You're helping train all dentists do better clinically, but you shared with me at that meeting, you are particularly inspired to help new dentists. Tell us more about that.
Correct. We find now that the dental educations are different than when I went to school or when you went to school, and the requirements are far less. And one day I was lecturing at a dental school and talking about a topic on occlusion and changing the bite for a collapsed dentition, worn dentition, and the students were kind of glazed over. And I asked the instructor if I was talking blasphemy or if it was confusing at all. And he said, well, they actually have no idea what you're talking about, but keep on going. This is great for them to hear it. And they were graduating in 6 weeks, their program.
It's wild. I mean, you told me I did about 28 crowns in dental school. You said you did 67?
Yes.
And you see grads coming out with doing less than 10. Is that accurate?
Very accurate. I've heard of someone coming out doing none. And I've talked to a new grad that she was thrilled that she had done 5.
Yeah, I mean, it's wild and irresponsible, I believe, of dental schools to do this. And we have awesome people like you with your center. Tell us about, you've designed this center to help. What does it look like? How do people sign up? What's the whole deal with it?
The center is designed around continuing education programs, but the bread and butter things of dentistry. First and foremost, treatment planning, because what you don't treatment plan, you're not going to treat. Right. And what you don't know what to look at or what you see, you're not going to treatment plan. So it's kind of looking at a patient with a new set of eyes, and it's not the school eyes and it's not the PPO eyes. It's the eyes that are what is best for the patient.
Yeah.
And ultimately what we want is deliver the ultimate treatment plan, the best care possible for the patient. That way the patient benefits. That's
and I love this. I mean, one of my lines, it's in alignment with you is, I want to tell patients what's possible. We may have to talk about what's practical for them, whether it's with budget, whether it's with bone, whether it's with time. But I said this on a podcast, everyone deserves the chance to say no to the best option in life. And I think that sadly new dentists just aren't aware. So that's awesome. Michael, what's your role at the center back there?
Oh, I pull all the strings with the scheduling and making sure that we are maintaining our PACE approval through the AGD, making sure that we have the highest standards for an organization so that we can make sure that we are presenting information that is relevant scientifically from a business aspect and from an aesthetic or artistic aspect.
I love that because you're providing the details to really roadmap their success. Some would say you're treatment planning the success of these dentists, like they need to treatment plan the success of their patients. Now, I know our dentist people, Byron, they love details, right? They want to know the probing depth of 15 distal while they're working on 30. Why do they need to know that? Nobody knows. But let's give them a few details. When is the next course coming up? Where's this center located?
We're located in Las Vegas, Nevada, and so there's playtime and then there's time to work. Awesome. And when we work hard, and we want to give as much relevant information. I've taught all over the country for your peeps that are listening. That I've been a NERB examiner, a REB examiner, ADEX examiner for well over a decade, and I don't do that anymore because we have other things to do, but I know where the weak links are, and we've taught hundreds of people over the years. And so what we try to do is tailor it to each individual. They have total access to the instructors and to myself on an ongoing basis. So it's just not like you're one and done. We're willing to hold your hand or willing to get you comfortable doing what needs to be done.
Dentistry needs more of this, is why I'm so proud to have you guys collaborating with us. in terms of dates, when is the next time? So people can text Cornerstone to 215-543-645 to learn more. My team will also share your link in the comments. But if someone's watching or listening, when's the next date set up for them to sign up?
We have a phenomenal course scheduled for August 25th with Walter Chitwood. He's going to be going over.
Great.
He's going to be going over extraction site enhancement and ridge augmentation, ridge preservation. So for folks that don't have a lot of experience doing that type of bone grafting and
that's
preparation.
Of course, I met Walter, who's awesome at the AST. When you can remove a tooth and preserve the bone, you become a very versatile dentist. You become needed in so many different ways, whether you're an associate working for someone, whether you just started your own practice, whether you've been in practice for 20 years. I mean, I will say on these teeth, they don't fail, but they definitely need to be replaced. They retire, like I said in my lecture. And
Exactly.
there are hundreds of thousands of teeth living in people's heads right now that will be broken down structurally, and they will be excited. Well, maybe not excited, but they will be ready to replace it. And if you can remove it and preserve the bone, you're doing an awesome job for them. So I think that's a perfect course for people to get started. And you said that's August 24th weekend, Michael?
Yeah, it'll be the 25th. It'll be a Friday daytime course.
Awesome, man. Well, as we wrap up, I want you to share, especially for one of my sports fans in the background. I don't know if you saw it. Byron, you were holding what recently over your head tell us who you're a sports dentist for?
Well, I do the Las Vegas Aces of the WNBA, and I take care of UNLV's football, basketball, and hockey teams. And then there's another little team I take care of called the Vegas Golden Knights, who just won the Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup champions. I like that. Well, you have a Philly sports fans here, so you can rub it in. Come and rub it in when you come to our next.
You come here and we'll take you to a great game. Come when we play Philly.
Awesome, guys. Thanks so much for being part of what we do. Super excited to have you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.